Amber Heard's journey has been nothing short of tumultuous, marked by scandal, legal battles, and public scrutiny. Yet in the midst of it all, a new chapter is unfolding for the actress, one that takes her far away from the spotlight she's been forced to endure. She's found solace in Spain, a place where she can start over, shed the weight of her past, and reclaim her life on her terms. This is not just about changing her physical location, but about reinventing herself, embracing a new identity, a fresh start, and the opportunity to craft a life that's entirely hers. Spain represents more than just a geographical move. It's symbolic of a personal transformation. The country's rich cultural heritage, vibrant atmosphere, and slower pace of life offer a stark contrast to the intense, fast-moving world of Hollywood, where Amber's name has become synonymous with controversy. In Spain, she's able to step out of the shadows of her previous life, a place where her name no longer carries the same weight, and create a space where she can simply exist without the constant buzz of media attention. The decision to relocate was not a snap judgment. Amber had been enduring the relentless scrutiny of her life in the public eye for years. Following her highly publicized divorce from Johnny Depp, the world had been obsessed with her every move. Whether it was the ongoing legal battles or the vicious online campaigns that painted her as the villain, she couldn't escape the backlash. The constant media circus became too much, and it became clear that the only way to truly begin anew was to distance herself from everything she had known. Spain provided the perfect escape, offering a chance to heal, reflect, and grow without being constantly under the microscope. Amber's decision to adopt a new identity in Spain is also deeply personal. The idea of a new name, a fresh persona, is her way of leaving behind the trauma, the accusations, and the judgments. It's an acknowledgement that she doesn't need to be defined by her past mistakes or the stories others have written about her. She's not running away from responsibility. Instead, she's choosing to take control of her narrative, one that is less about public perception and more about authenticity. By embracing anonymity, she's allowing herself to be more than just a character in a tabloid story, reclaiming her right to live privately and peacefully. The decision to reinvent herself isn't just about escaping the past, it's about embracing what comes next. Spain, with its picturesque landscapes and slower rhythm of life, offers the perfect backdrop for someone seeking introspection and growth. Amber has been spotted in various parts of the country, blending into the culture while living quietly away from the glare of her Hollywood past. The coastal cities, with their relaxed pace, have allowed her to focus on healing from the trauma of her past relationships and legal battles. She can now take part in everyday activities without being judged by the public eye. This simplicity offers a much-needed reprieve from the complex, often overwhelming world of fame. Amber's time in Spain has also provided an opportunity for her to reconnect with herself, something that had been lost amid the chaos of her public life. She's been seen exploring the countryside, savoring the beauty of the Mediterranean, and immersing herself in the vibrant culture of Spain. Through these experiences, she's not just healing emotionally, but also rediscovering the things that bring her joy and fulfillment. The fresh air, the beautiful scenery, and the peaceful surroundings all seem to offer a contrast to the tumultuous years that preceded her move. In this new life, Amber's priorities have shifted. Rather than being consumed by the need for public validation or struggling with the weight of her past, she's focused on her mental well-being and emotional health. The idea of starting fresh has allowed her to create a life that is more about personal growth than public success. Amber has reportedly been working on her own projects, away from the Hollywood scene, and it's clear that she's taking a more hands-on approach to her future. It's no longer about pleasing the masses or maintaining an image. It's about creating something meaningful on her terms. Living in Spain also offers Amber the privacy she has long sought. In a world where every detail of her life was previously dissected and judged, she's finally been able to experience what it's like to live outside the harsh spotlight. The Spanish culture's appreciation for privacy, especially for public figures, has allowed her to establish a semblance of normalcy. Amber can go to local markets, take walks along the beach, and even engage in activities without the constant fear of being followed by paparazzi. This anonymity has provided her with the mental space to reflect on the past and think carefully about her future. For many, the idea of starting over in a foreign country might seem daunting. However, Amber's move to Spain seems to have given her a sense of liberation. In a place where she's not known, where she's not burdened by her previous reputation, she's able to be herself again, without the judgment, without the weight of past mistakes. This new beginning is not just about a change in scenery, it's about Amber finding peace with herself, away from the chaos that had defined her for so long. While the details of her life in Spain remain largely private, it's clear that this is a fresh start for Amber, one that holds the promise of growth, healing, and the chance to build a life that is truly her own. It's a step toward moving on from the painful experiences of the past and embracing a future where she can define who she is, free from the narratives that have been imposed upon her. As Amber Heard continues to establish herself in her new life in Spain, the shift in her mindset is clear. This isn't just a geographical change, it's a profound personal transformation. Amber is no longer chasing the redemption that so many people assumed she needed. Instead, she's seeking something far deeper: balance, peace, and an opportunity to redefine who she is without the influence of public opinion, media scrutiny, or her past relationships. It's a journey of healing, of reclaiming herself and finding stability in a world that had previously been chaotic. The road ahead may still hold its challenges, as all lives do, but Amber now has the space and perspective to face them head-on, in a way that feels authentic to her. Her decision to leave the intense spotlight of Hollywood behind and move to Spain wasn't made lightly, but it was necessary. The weight of the constant media pressure had become unbearable, and the personal toll it took on her was evident. Every step she took, every word she spoke, was dissected and judged by the public. The headlines that followed her were filled with scandal and judgment, much of it sensationalized or rooted in incomplete narratives. Moving to Spain gave Amber the freedom to step outside of this cycle. She wasn't just leaving a physical location behind, she was leaving behind a life that no longer served her. In Spain, she found a space where she could breathe without the constant weight of the past pressing down on her. It's not just about escaping the past, though. It's about the profound internal shift that Amber is going through. She's no longer bound by the expectations of others, nor is she trying to live up to some idealized version of herself that she had been forced to adopt. For years, her identity had been shaped by her public image. Now she has the opportunity to reconstruct herself in a way that reflects her true desires, values, and vision for the future. This is not about erasing the past. It's about moving beyond it. It's about taking the lessons learned from past mistakes and using them to create a more fulfilled, peaceful life moving forward. In Spain, Amber has found not just a physical home, but a mental and emotional refuge. The slower pace of life, the rich history, the welcoming people, these elements combine to create an environment that nurtures self-reflection and growth. Amber has often been seen taking quiet walks through picturesque streets, enjoying the beauty of her surroundings, and embracing a lifestyle that prioritizes well-being over the hustle and grind of fame. Spain's vibrant culture, with its emphasis on enjoying life's simple pleasures, has given Amber a sense of belonging and peace that she couldn't find in the constant noise of Hollywood. It's here that she can be herself, without the constant pressure to perform or conform. While many would assume that such a dramatic shift in life would be purely for escape, for Amber, this new life in Spain offers something much deeper, a place where she can truly heal. Her past was not one defined solely by scandal, but also by personal pain. The public battles, the public relationship with Johnny Depp, the courtroom dramas, each of these experiences left their scars. But rather than attempting to run from these scars, Amber is allowing herself to process them in a way that she never could before. Spain's peaceful, serene environment offers her the space to do just that. It's a place where she can look inward, without the distractions of the world constantly telling her who she is or what she should be. Amber's quest for peace goes beyond just physical tranquility. It's about a spiritual and emotional journey as well. She's been through a great deal, publicly and personally, and the chance to start fresh has allowed her to address the internal turmoil that she had been unable to fully confront. The move to Spain gives her the opportunity to take a step back, to examine her past mistakes, and to grow from them. It's not about pretending that the past didn't happen, but about embracing the idea that she is not defined by any single chapter of her life. She is allowed to evolve, to make mistakes, to learn, and to change. This flexibility is something she could never have found while living in the intense public spotlight. Living away from the eyes of the media has given Amber the space to simply live. The anonymity that comes with living in a smaller, less celebrity-obsessed country has allowed her to step outside of her former identity and step into a new one that is not constantly weighed down by public judgment. Amber can now take part in activities she enjoys, visit local shops, and mingle with the local community without the ever-present fear of being photographed or harassed. There is a profound sense of freedom in this privacy, freedom to simply exist as a human being without constantly being viewed through the lens of fame. Spain is also a place where Amber can explore her personal passions and interests that have long been overshadowed by the distractions of Hollywood. She's been spending more time focusing on her own creative projects, perhaps seeking to craft her own narratives or explore new artistic ventures. It's clear that she's not just content with fading into the background. She wants to build something for herself, something that's meaningful, fulfilling, and grounded in her own sense of self. Whether this involves pursuing work in film, writing, or other artistic outlets, Amber has the space and the time to create on her own terms, free from the pressures of the entertainment industry. Amber has also embraced the local culture in a way that allows her to reintegrate into society, but on her own terms. Whether it's exploring the local art scene, enjoying the cuisine, or learning more about Spanish history, she is fully immersing herself in the life around her. This isn't just a temporary escape, but a deliberate choice to rebuild her life in a way that feels authentic and true to her values. In Spain, she's not simply starting over. She's rebuilding from the inside out, crafting a life that reflects who she is now, rather than who she once was. The transformation Amber is undergoing is not a quick fix or a superficial change. It's a deep, ongoing process of reinvention, one that will unfold over time. And while there may still be moments of uncertainty or challenge, Amber has gained the strength and resilience to handle whatever comes her way. She is learning to live for herself, to love herself, and to move forward in a way that aligns with her true self. Spain has given her the space to take control of her life again, to step away from the chaos of her past, and to embrace a future that holds endless possibilities. The road ahead is hers to walk, and she's walking it with a renewed sense of purpose and the wisdom gained from her past experiences.